Good afternoon, everybody. It's Cory here. I'm gonna do my official apartment tour for you guys. Today, I'm doing it with the GoPro here. That way you guys get the nice wide angle. Plus, we're gonna walk through it so that way you get the first person perspective of experiencing my apartment building. So where are we? We are in the Thuy ward, and that is here in Hanoi City. So you can see this is just what the main road looks like out here. There's traffic and whatnot, just normal everyday Vietnamese life. But then just off from the road is this little alley here. You can see this little like gate thing. This blue building right here is my apartment building. And it's right next door to another building that has like a kindergarten, preschool kind of a thing right here on the first floor. And there's some other residences right around in this area. But this is like a nice little back area from the main road. And so this is where I live. And it's $350 a month for the studio apartment in here. And included is parking. So here is a padlock, this is gated parking. That lone black Yamaha Novo is the one that I've been renting. It's $50 a month, but yeah, so you get a nice like secure place to lock up your vehicle, and it is protected underneath this roof thing here. All right, let's go take a look inside. All right, so you do have to use keys. Check out my TARDIS keychain. All right, so this is the first floor. This is essentially like a lobby where the building owner just like chills out and handles business here. What I really like about a lot of Vietnamese homes and businesses are the altars here to pray for like fortune and wealth and health and all those other good things. So, you know, they put like money or like cigarettes, alcohol, like all kinds of stuff here as offerings. But this is kind of cool that you could see this as soon as you come in. And there's always like nice fresh flowers and stuff here. My unit's up on the second floor. First floor is just stuff for the office lobby area. And then there's an actual unit in here that they're doing like renovations right now. Yeah, they're in there. I think they're painting one side of the room. Anyway, let's go up. So there's 2 units per floor, except for the top floor. It's a single unit. But the one on the left is somebody, my neighbor, I haven't met. The one on the right, here, this one's mine. Take off your shoes, because I am Asian and I am in Asia. And that's how I roll all the time, doesn't matter where in the world. So this is it, guys. This is my apartment right here. You can see it's a studio apartment. It's got the bed and the living room and the kitchen all in one big space. It reminds me of being back in college, kinda. Except in college, I shared a room like this with another roommate. I only have one lamp on right now, which is that corner lamp right there. So it does get a lot of natural lighting. I got 3 giant windows and then like one smaller one over there. And these windows are amazing. Like I don't need to use electricity really at all in the daytime for lighting. This is more than bright enough for me to like do work or write or whatever. And it's overcast right now. So if on like a sunny day, it's really nice and bright. In the morning, the sun comes in from this window over here, like at this angle. And so like all of the kitchen and stuff is all lit up. Yeah, so it's just like a really nice, well-lit place by natural light. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you what it looks like anyways with the lights on. So there's a sconce lights, which I usually use at night, and that's it. And then there's like these recessed lighting things up in the corner. There's the other one. Each corner has recessed lighting up in the top. And then these main ones. So this is what it's like with all the lights on. Well, except for that lamp, I didn't turn that one on. But yeah, so you can see it's just very well lit. It's a nice bright space. And I'm very happy about it, although I never really use any of these lights, except for the sconce light. That's the only one I use at night. But yeah, I'll leave these on for now for the video so you can see everything. So where do we start? First, let's start with the kitchen. So this is the kitchen space. As you can see, it's very simple, but it's clean, and that's why I chose this place. It comes with like this little wine rack thing that I'm eventually going to have some wine in there, maybe. It came with all the cutlery and pots and pans and stuff. So what's interesting is this is not just a storage space, but it is a drying rack. Like physically, the water will drip through the bottom here like this, right into the sink area. So that's kind of neat. Yeah, I just washed these, so they're all like unorganized and weird looking. But yeah, so that's that. I got my like little simple spices and whatever. Olive oil and salt, pepper, soy sauce, red chili pepper. It's like the essentials. I need to definitely go shopping for more herbs and stuff. It definitely has this nice vented range hood here. Has a light. Oh yeah, let me turn this other light on here. Yeah, so it's nice and clean. Everything's clean. Very powerful hood. And the only weird thing, I guess, like for a lot of people would be that there's a hot plate that came with the place, but who likes cooking with hot plates? I don't. Like, I like actual flame. So there is a propane tank here. It's got a phone number on there. So you just call them up when you're empty and they'll drop off a new bottle. And it's like, I don't even know, it's like $12 or $13 or something like that to get a new tank of propane. So this is how I like to cook. You definitely have to have the flame for maximum control of cooking. And yeah, so I'm very happy with that. Yeah, and then there's a few more like frying pans and stuff down there, and it's like empty space. This is a drawer for the utensils. I'm gonna have to like get my own set of stuff. This all came with the apartment. This knife is so old and worn and all that. I had to sharpen it a few times to get it to even cut. So I'll have to get my own stuff, and that way when I move I can just bring it with me. This is extremely important, guys. I wouldn't drink tap water in Vietnam, even though they say it's safe to like brush your teeth. That's fine, I do that. But I would never drink or make ice cubes out of any tap water in Vietnam. Always use the purified water from the watering company. This is included in my apartment. Whenever it's empty, I just let the lady downstairs know, and then they bring another one up and replace it for me. So that's included. There's a little like breakfast nook, kind of a table here. Everything's like hardcore stone. Like this is actual hard, solid stone. Same with this little desk here. I guess it was like all a set or something, but it's all solid, heavy stuff. Got a microwave, got a little mini fridge here. This is big enough for one person, definitely. Got some stuff in there. Don't have much in here. Just got some eggs and doenjang, gochujang, 2 hard-boiled eggs. That's it. Oh, and then I got like an onion in there. This is some hot sauce, and also got the mam tom. This is the fermented shrimp sauce that they use in Vietnam. And to a lot of foreigners, this is disgusting. To me, this is freaking fantastic to add to anything to really like boost the flavor. I love salty, shrimpy, fermented kind of stuff. I guess that's the Korean in me. There is this desk, and I can easily just sit here and work and whatever, and have like a nice view. But I tend to do all my editing and working from the coffee table. And so what I'll do is I'll like slide the sofa a little bit closer to the coffee table, and then slide the TV, which was included in the place, all the way over, and then I'll just connect the laptop to the TV with HDMI. That way I can see whatever videos I'm making on full screen, or if I'm watching YouTube or Netflix, I can just put it on the TV. So that's kind of like my own little chill office space here. I don't even use that desk. I don't think I've even sat in that chair one time. This is the wardrobe. It's very big, and I don't have much stuff. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what it looks like. Yeah, so this is my wardrobe right here, guys. So as you see, I just have some shirts hanging here. I have 2 long sleeve shirts in there, plus 2 windbreaker jackets for when it gets a little bit chillier in the winter time. Laundry basket. In the drawers, there's like some socks and underwear. Some slacks hanging there. Got my shorts folded up. the check-in luggage bag, and my backpack. And that's it. Like, this is what I came to Vietnam with from Korea. I didn't bring any winter clothes. There's really no like freezing cold winter here. In Hanoi, it does get a little bit chilly in the winter, but not enough that I would need to bring like a super padded down jacket and multiple layers of sweaters and all this other stuff. So yeah, I just kept it super simple. Yeah, over here we have more actual stone shelving. This unit is extremely heavy. I tried moving it and it's like, I'm afraid to break it, but it is real stone. You can see all the veins and stuff in the stone there. This is where I just store some random stuff. I usually charge things here. There's an outlet right there. Charge my cell phone or the GoPro, camera batteries, whatever. I brought my tripod, soft lights, stuff like that. Over here, this is where the magic doesn't happen because I am single and I just moved to Vietnam. So yeah, there's just sleeping that happens here. And it's a relatively stiffer bed, mainly because it's just a mattress only. There's no like Tempur-Pedic foam mat or anything like on top of that. It's very standard. Maybe later on I'll get like a Tempur-Pedic thing. And then over here is the vanity. And this is where, you know, like I wax up my hair or whatever. You know, deodorant and Q-tips and stuff like that. I don't think I have anything in here. Yeah, this is the helmet that came with the moped rental, 007 Fishbone. Yeah, so this is the front door. It's full solid wood. This door is so heavy, and it has cool like bracket pieces that you could see still there holding the wood pieces intact. This is a very nice heavy wooden door, very solid. So over here, the last thing that we haven't seen yet is the bathroom area, this glass thing with the column thing and these slats. Like, I don't know, that's really strange. Whoever designed it, I have no idea why they chose that, but it is functional. Turn on the light here. There's me. So there's this light and then there's the ceiling light with the fan on, but if I turn the fan on, it's very loud. So you guys probably will get annoyed with that. So just keep it off for now. But there's two kinds of magic that happen in here. First one is where I make myself look presentable and brush my teeth and shave and stuff like that. And then the other magic is the toilet. This is where I pray I don't blow my colon out. And what's funny is it's in this like the curved thing inside that pillar area we saw from the outside. And this is lined with like quartz or something like that. You can see the shimmery facets of it, but it's all solid. The entire apartment, all the walls are cement. Yeah, I have no problems with this toilet. It flushes great. The shower, good water pressure. Hot water is almost like instant. Speaking of hot water, the boiler is up there above the sink in the kitchen, and it's always on. There's the air conditioner, which is on now, thank God. Yeah, so this is my simple bathroom. Oh, and I wanted to mention, there's these steps, which also have like actual stone, but there's this like gravel pathway in here for some design element, I don't know why. And then I showed this to my brother, the photo of the bathroom, and he immediately was like, that's a shower mat cut in half on the steps. Yeah, I didn't even realize that, but yeah, that is what it is. And it actually helps because when I come out of the shower, it is actually a little bit slippery right here. So I'll just leave that there until maybe I find something prettier or just get rid of it entirely. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, so it's a very functional studio apartment space, especially for someone like me who's single and living by myself, and I have no kids or pets or anything like that. I don't have a lot of belongings or property, so it's a very nice space, $350 a month. Utilities are included except for electricity. Yeah, so the windows. Let's take a look outside the windows and see what's going on. So what I really like about the windows is this old feel. Like, it's all wood, and this is all original, like old glass. You could tell because it's got like some imperfections and warps to it. So when you're looking out, like things kind of skew and distort, but this is like, I don't know exactly how old it is, but it's very nice and solid, and I love the fixtures and like stuff like that. Unlock it that way. There's a little latch down here. This is on the side of the house. Opens up fully like this. There is the neighbor's building right here, and got some barbed wire and stuff like that. I don't really ever open this window except for letting a cross breeze through. But yeah, so you can see there's some nice like French style villas right over there. They're the ones that face the main road. So this is the back side of them. And then, yeah, so you got some nice little green palm plants there, and you know, it's very chill. You can hear some construction. I'll show you guys what's going on behind my apartment. Shut this window here. Yeah, so we'll go over to this window. Take a look at it. Okay, so when I moved in, they were actually already doing this construction, and I thought it was going to be like really insane. But as you can hear and see, like, it's super tame. Like, there's just a guy like hammering or whatever over there, and like the crane's way over there. When I first moved in, all the construction stuff was actually like right here, but they were almost finished. So I came in right at the right time when they finished working directly behind here. And for the past week or so, they've been over there. So I think these guys are gonna be here for another month maybe, or two. What they're doing is, as you can see over there, there's like this sewage drain canal, like for all the rainwater and sewage. Well, yeah, I guess some sewage too. But you can see it's all trashy looking and whatever. It doesn't smell right now, but that was, this entire back lane was that. And so what they did was they dredged it out, and then they put in like all kinds of sewer pipes and stuff like that. And then they filled it in with cement. And then what I'm told is that they're gonna eventually pave all of this and just turn it into like a little back road here. Yeah, so that's the view behind my apartment. And it's got a nice like view of like just a normal Vietnamese neighborhood. You see here, there's some dogs and stuff. At night, bats fly around. When it rains, it's very pretty looking because all the rain is coming off of all the awnings and rooftops and stuff, like waterfalls. So it's very interesting. But this is my place. That's what the outside looks like. It's like a sun-faded blue. Ooh, man, those panels are dirty. I'll have to clean that somehow. But yeah, so it's very chill. Like, I thought this was gonna be way worse, but it's gone by very quickly, and the construction crew is not loud at all. Okay, and then there's like two more things I wanted to show you in the apartment, and then I'm gonna go show you some of the shared stuff that's part of this building. So first thing I wanted to mention is the art that is framed. This came with the building. Let's take a look at it. So you can see like a better view of it. It's a guy who's sort of like buff looking, looks like a Marine or something, and some other guy who actually looks like my friend Alex from England. And they're pulling a TV apart, I guess, a really old Sony TV with a picture of a girl, looks like in a porn. I have no idea where this came from or why whoever used to live here decided to print and frame this, but this was on the wall when I moved in. So that's weird picture number one, and then weird picture number two is over here. I'm gonna eventually change this stuff, guys, don't worry. Like, I've only been in here for like just 2 weeks. But this one is from haha168.com. It was printed, as you could tell. It looks like two guys lifting a statue, and they're using their hands on the actual breast to like prop up the statue. So another weird framed picture. I have no idea why. The other piece of artwork over there on the far wall, that's like an actual relief painting of some flowers. So it's actually like some proper artwork, like someone actually physically made this. I could, you know, it's real. It's not printed. All right, so where's my washing machine and stuff like that? Let me tell you, it's up on the roof, and the roof is a shared space for all the tenants, and the washing machine and the dryer and all the like clotheslines and stuff, you can hang you know, towels and blankets and whatever. All of that up there is shared space. So let's go take a look. Here's my shoe rack. Okay, let's go upstairs. So this place is only like 4 stories high. All the steps are real stone and the handrail is like all solid dark wood. Very nice. There's a skylight. Hi, xin chào. There's the cleaning maid. There's the washing machine right there, and so the cleaning maid. Xin chào. Yeah, she does the cleaning of the bed materials and comes in twice a week to like wipe the floors and mop and take out the trash and stuff like that. She's very helpful. So this is the roof space. It looks like more like storage. These are all extremely dusty. But you can hang towels and stuff like that here. Over here are 2 drying machines. This one is, I noticed when I opened it, it's stuffed with like old stuff. It's like a storage thing, I don't know. But this one functions very well. I haven't used an American style dryer since America, more than 5 years ago. So it was interesting using that the other day. Dried my clothes like instantly. In Korea, I just always hang my clothes. You know, if I wanted to, I could come up here and chill out and stuff. It's the roof of the building, so you can see the shape of it. And then they built this corrugated tin structure on top as well to, I guess, protect where I'm standing from rain. So over here, you can see there's the main road, right? And that's where I started the video, at the beginning of the little alleyway. So these are the buildings that face the front of the road, and they absorb all that noise from the main road, so I don't have to hear it. Plus I'm on the back side of this building, so I don't even hear it anyways. But you can see this is very cool architecture. I really like the tiling going on. It's over here too, let me show you. Yeah, see? But this is what the back of my neighborhood looks like. It's a very quiet residential area. There's a Buddhist temple right over there. And in the distance, you can see the Lotte Tower, which in my walking video I said was the tallest tower in Vietnam. That is incorrect. It is the 2nd tallest tower. There is another tower that's slightly taller, and that tower is also the largest one in all of Vietnam, not just Hanoi. But yeah, so you can hear the birds chirping, and it's just very cool, very awesome. I really like this place. I'm so glad I found this apartment. That's it for my apartment tour. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you have any questions about like how I found this place, check out my apartment hunting video here. And if you have any other questions, just leave it down below. I'll definitely answer everything to the best of my knowledge. So thanks for watching, guys. Please give this a thumbs up. Please share it. Please subscribe. Check me out on Patreon. And see you guys in the next video. Bye.